Hey guys, this is Rocking3 bringing you the live commentary of Forza 5, and this is going to be the 3 and Out series, but not the actual racing part of it. This is going to be the parts for that Fiat Abarth 131, and I'm going to give you the parts and tune on that. It's not a great car, very challenging. I didn't kind of try different things. I didn't try like a speed car. This one's actually kind of a little bit more of a handling car. But anyway, let's start with the parts here. We got the centrifugal supercharger. I think we have a few engine parts. Maybe not. So we have stock everything so far. We're up to the exhaust, stock exhaust, stock cams, stock valves, stock block. As you see, we didn't get a lot of horsepower out of it. We have the race centrifugal supercharger. That was 20 horsepower for 17 PI. And this is all going to be stock back here. We'll check the flywheel. Yep, flywheel is stock. We're going to have the race brakes. So what I did is I did all of the racing suspension. So all this will be race springs, dampers, roll bars. Had the chassis on at the beginning. You can see I had a full chassis, and I took that off. A little bit of weight savings. Was able to make it handle without it. Had the full race weight reduction. 20 PI, 324 pounds. Might have the, yeah, there we go. We got a street clutch. I had to fill in some PI at the end. I couldn't do anything major. I have the sports transmission. That really helped out quite a bit. The race drive line. And of course I'll have the race differential. The tires. We have the street tire compound. And we have the race upgraded front tire width. And we're going to have the full rear tire width. You can see I kind of went towards the handling side of this. Went with the lightest wheels, which is this fourth one. There's other ones as well, but that's the one that I usually go with. Those Advan RG2s. I increased the rim size. Not that it was a great idea, but it seemed to make it a little bit more stable. We have the R16s in the front, and I did the equal in the back, and I just hit the wrong button. We have the equal ones in the back. Alright, last parts here, we have the race front bumper to reduce the PI, and we have the race rear Forza wing. Go through the tune here. We have the standard for me anyway, 26.5 in the front and the rear. Gear ratio at 410. Worked pretty well on all sorts of tracks. Lots of camber. I was struggling with the back end, kind of sliding around. So I went kind of extreme with the camber. We have negative 4.0, negative 4.0, zeroed out the toe, and we have 5.0 in the front caster. A little bit of a oversteer setup here. We have 10.82 in the front for the roll bars, 15.01 in the rear. Same thing with the springs. We have 399.1 in the front and 482.6 in the rear. Took the ride height all the way down. That is a little bit of concern, so if you're going to race on any tracks that you tend to bottom out on, you might want to raise that one back up. Rebound stiffness isn't normal for me, but I needed the front end to turn in, dive in a little bit better. So we have the rebound stiffness at 8.0 in the front, 11.7 in the rear, and then standard down here at the bump stiffness 2020. Just left it in the middle because I was kind of racing all sorts of tracks. If you want a little bit more of a speed, you can take that down. However, the car on some of the tracks will probably top out. You'll have to readjust the gear ratio. Standard braking force for me, 47%, 200%. Differential, 30% for acceleration and 60% for deceleration. That seemed to help the car stabilize a little bit when I was downshifting. I was actually able to win the second race I was in. So that car is done. We've got 2 out of 3 done. Now I'm on to my last one for Class D. And let's go and find it real quick. It is the Pontiac 77 Trans Am. I should go this way, that way. There we go. Looking for the name here. Oops. Ah, there we go. Pictures are there now. I thought I upgraded it already. Maybe I just bought it. Hang with me here a second while I struggle to find the car. I know what it looks like. It is not in there. Let's find a Pontiac here, and we'll, you know, M's close enough, and we'll sort by manufacturer. Minopi. There we go. All right, not that one. Oh, there you are. 312. So I stripped it down. I took everything off of there, and this is going to be my final car in the D class, hopefully. So we'll go do a quick upgrade. Let me show you real quick how I do a really quick upgrade. Oh man, this is going to be tough. All right, so there's nothing there. Let's wait on that piece. So what I want to do is we'll do our normal. You'll see me buy all the race suspension parts here. I must have bought some parts and then took it back off so I can see what the actual starting PI was. It was like 312 or something like that. We're going to leave that off for right now. It's D class. We're going to take the full weight reduction. And this of course will not be the final tune, but at least you will see how I kind of start the madness. Alright, let's wait on that. We'll see how it handles. We're actually not going to upgrade the front yet. We're going to see how it does without it. We'll go and do a full rear. We'll go and lighten it up for right now. That may not stick depending on what the PI is. We are going to bump this up a little bit. Let's go up to 18s. Alright, let's get the spoilers on. See where our PI is at. There we go. I suppose this is the big hood scoop stuff. Yep. We'll wait on that until later. Alright, so we have 359. I would like to bump up the exhaust. And looks like we have some problems with the... Ooh, that bounced up really fast. Want to get a little bit more RPM out of it. Anyway, let's just start right there. I'm going to go ahead and tune this real quick. I'm going to give it a quick drive, see if it needs tires. I mean, I'm sure it's going to feel like it needs it, but it's one of those things, if I can handle this car without it, I will try. We're going to do a little standard starting point here. Leave that at 5.0. Make it oversteer a little bit more. Take it down to about that. Just kind of tossing numbers at it right now, and we'll start it a little bit higher. Hard to tell with most cars what it's going to want to do. Let's go ahead and bring that down. I'm going to start this up here, kind of a good starting point. Take these down. Arrow, we'll leave that in the middle. Muscle cars, this is usually pretty accurate for the muscle cars. And then let's do like a 50-40 just to kind of see where it's at. So I know that was pretty fast. That is just kind of a quick and dirty way to start it off, and then I'll simply just go test drive it. So there's the Fiat build, and next you're going to see my starting point for the 77 Pontiac Trans Am. I like to test it on this particular track, but I will not keep you here. Next time you see it, I will hopefully be competing in the D class. And thanks a lot for watching, guys. Catch you next video. Later.